Hello guys, welcome back to another Magic Hero War video. Today we'll be doing another hero review, but on the hero, please. He he's an amazing hero. He's a warrior that has revive, self-healing and team healing along with stun and extremely high AoE damage. So let's get into his skills. His active Holy Land's Verdict must deal 328% damage to 4 random enemies with a 40% chance to stun the target for 2 rounds. 2 turns, 2 rounds, same thing. Restores 800% of same amount of health to friendly allies. Enemies is a mistake the devs made and increases their critical hit by 20% for 3 rounds. So he heals, he stuns, and he also buffs your team. His basic God Amongst Men increases control immune by 110%, which is amazing. Divine Will increases attack by 60%, holy damage by 80%, and speed by 40%. Nice as well. And Immortality revives with 100% of max HP after death. Only triggers once. Now, because of this skill, I personally think he's the best hero in the game. Just because of that ability to revive after death, plus all that he does. He heals, he buffs, he CCs, and is extremely difficult to be CC'd himself. Ooh. Full package to me. Now, in his acquired talent, you can build him HP or attack. Depending on what you think you need, you can choose either way. On his E2, he has Holy Light Energy. Gains 100 energy after revival. Or you can go Sacred Armor. Basic attack. Heal self by 100 attack of 100% of attack as HP. Now, for me, I personally prefer Holy Light Energy. If you think you need Sacred Armor because you need the heal off of his basic attack, then you can go that route. But for me, I personally think the energy is better. Now you can go damage reduction, make him more survivable, give him more survivability, or you can go anger, give him more crit, which would allow him to do more damage. Then we have his E4 ability, Power of Nirvana. Attack increased by 100% after resurrection. So he dies, come back to life, and hits like a truck. Hits like a truck. The thing with him now that I personally dislike is that he's slow. He lacks speed. So because of that, I think the best place to put him would be in the front row, maybe in second position, if you are running a tank in front of him. And if you aren't running a tank in front of him, then put him first position with a healer next to him. Most heroes in this game would target the back line. For example, Cleopatra. Where is she? For example, Cleopatra, who has Soul Chain. Basic attack becomes to attack two random enemy of the backline. Deals 150% of attack damage and reduce target's energy by 50. So because of this hero, you do not want him in the back row. You want him to get his active off as much as possible. So him getting his energy reduced would change that. So you want him slot 1 or slot 2. Now, let me give him my best guess so I can show you why I think he's the best hero. Give me 1 second, let me make these changes. So now he has my best guess. He has 6.1 million HP and 820,000 attack. Now, his attack to me is on the low side because my gears aren't built for him. As you can see, I'm running HP, 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 and also HP. So once I get some more another set of gold gears, I'll put them on him and build them full attack for him. Now, even though excuse me, even though the gears aren't built for him, you can see he still has good attack. Now, I decided to go for the Bishop Soul artifact because of the extra crit, because I want him to do more damage. I want him to carry my team, so I have him with crit artifact. There are other artifacts you can go with as well, but for me personally, I prefer the crit artifact. If you can get a golden artifact, those would have higher stats. I don't think they would have the crit, but they would have higher HP, higher attack. Maybe let me check. I think there's a guy who has one with a golden artifact. Peak Arena Eden. Right, he has one with a golden artifact. So this artifact gives, well, it gives another 15% crit and 95% attack with 95% HP. So golden artifacts are extremely difficult to come by, but if you can get one, it would be amazing. So as you can see, this guy has 8 million HP, 373,508 attack. Now his is built with basic attack, heals himself, and HP. So he's built more of a tank in a sense with good DPS. Now, as I said earlier, I think he's the best hero in the game. Let me show you why I think that. So I'll show you what he can do in arena. I did a couple of attacks before. So with him alone against the rank 2 on my server, so 2 million on his first active against 4 enemies. Basic hit for 1.1 mil. Now he just revived, and his active just hit for 5 million on 4 enemies. Another active again, 4.3 mil, and as you can see, he takes it against a team with 5.6 million power. So him just soloed a team with 5.6 million power. Now let's try Alfred. He has 4.4 million power. Let's see what he can do. So his basic again, 1.3 million. Force active, 4 million. The match is basically over. Now another active, another 3.9 mil. He just revived. And as you can see again, he solos it again. One more time, let's see. This guy has 4.4 million. Let's see what happens. $3 million. And he just revived another active 6 million. No. So that's for him. That's him in arena. Soloing teams with three times the power. No, I don't think that any other hero that can do that. Let's see. He's also good in airship. Extremely good in airship. Extremely good in both aspects of Magic Tower. Extremely good in both aspects of Magic Tower. And my favorite place to use him. My favorite place to use him is Book of Seals. To be honest, he's just. Let me just show you. Recommended heroes. Heavenly recommendation. Here he is. Now, before I built him, I was stuck on stage chapter 9. I was stuck on chapter 9 before I built him. After building him, getting him to E3, he got me from chapter 9 straight to chapter 19, floor stage 30. Reason why I lost on stage 30 is there's a Cleopatra. There's a Cleopatra there. So I think that's amazing. If I had him at E4, he would have probably gotten me much further. But I can't complain because clearing 10 chapters by himself is amazing. Like I said, I don't see any other hero that can do that but him. He's extremely good in both aspects of Book of Seals. Extremely good. My favorite hero in Book of Seals. For other game modes like Elf Ruins, extremely good. Artifact Cave, same thing. Watch Land, again amazing. Legendary Sanctuary, the only place I would not recommend him is Basic Trials. Unless you need a tank, then I would suggest him in Basic Trials. Because he doesn't have any overtime effect like Poison, Bleed, Burn. Those heroes with those overtime effect would be more, how do I state it? They would be better suited for these kind of game modes where you're against single stage bosses. So like I said, unless you need a tank, I won't suggest him in basic trials. But for advanced trials, you definitely need him. Because let me show you why. For you're up against stages with multiple enemies. Some stages have crowd control more than others. So for like stage 2, as you can see, output, he's recommend it as well, because you're up against a Flora that has extremely good crowd control ability, and due to his immunity to crowd control, he can still be CC'd. Don't be fooled, he can still be CC'd, but it's extremely difficult to CC him. So for the second stages against Flora, you definitely need him here. Now, with that being said, I hope this video was helpful in any way. So I would appreciate if you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any more updates. And if you would like to see any specific hero, please don't be afraid to leave a comment in the comment section, and I will do that here for you. So with that being said, I just want to thank you for tuning in.